We talked about different places we could post information about one, not just in schools and churches, but also places where people stop and places where people would like to read. So train stations, bus stations, and a little bit more than even just one.org, visit this website, but maybe some of our information that we normally have on the website, small tidbits, because you're sitting there and you're always looking for something to read while you're sitting there. It's kind of good to get a little information. They go, oh, those things about malaria I read, I read that. That was something I was interested in. I'm going to look at that when I get home, or from the BlackBerry or something to take on to that next step. We talked about different, more local places with corporations that reach their people. We're not collecting money. That's not what one does. But kind of like our partner organization, Red, they have specific branded items that get the word out. So kind of maybe getting involved with more local businesses that have events that they go to that have nothing to do with collecting money, but kind of they have picnics, they have things that they support, and along with what they support, they have places in their website for things they believe in. A link to one would not be a bad idea, it would be a great idea. So they're there for a completely different reason. They're like, I don't know what one is. Now they're going to click. Now we've got somebody that didn't necessarily search out that information, but stumbled upon it and loved it. Something about events and how we can recruit new one members and keep one members involved. We've got lots of petitions. We've got lots of email actions that I'm sure you all know about. But a great idea was to have a write-in. If we write letters, and if we do it together online, and have kind of a chat feature while we're writing them. Everybody write in at 9 o'clock on Monday, log in, talk about your ideas, talk about what you've heard during that week, that month, that time period. It'd be great to be able to connect with people, and then people don't have to go, well, I've got to go across town at 9 o'clock at night, I've got X, Y, and Z to do, but they're still talking to people. And maybe they met at another event, and maybe you do meet in person, but you can meet more often because you're at home, you're in your pajamas, you're in whatever you need to do, but you're working on this together. And a political follow-up to art and music events. Art and music events and things like that are great to get people signed up. They're, very into it, and we'd like to do that some more. But a political follow-up to that kind of said, this is what we talked about with you here. Meet us, or here's some more information, here's that. And we do some of that, but there could be more follow-up, and a follow-up to things that one has sponsored that shows good things like the Living Proof, but connecting it directly to, if we said, so the Water for the World Act was something we were working on last fall. Whenever certain policies from that act get implemented, we could show that, even if it is a time period away, things that we worked on. So that's what we talked about. Lots of great ideas. So now it's Matt. How did I invite you in?